Hello, how are you? Jordan Gasly here. I decided to just kind of take a stroll outside today to film this intro. So what you are going to see today in this vlog is what I'm going to start calling Vlogpodges. I feel like I've called one or two of them Vlogpodges, but that's the official name now, according to me. And it's just a whole bunch of clips that I filmed. So whenever I go out and I do these videos, sometimes when I'm at home and I'm just sitting around, I'll pick up the camera and I'll film something that I'm doing. And I don't put them in the vlogs because there's no relation to what the actual vlog is about. So I kind of just save these clips and I toss them all together, and voila, a Vlogpodge is born. So what you're gonna see are clips that go all the way back to like May, I believe. And I just kind of put them together. So it's like my version of what people call a home vlog. So yeah, just me at home doing my thing. It's called a Vlogpodge, and you guys can watch it now. Hey everybody, how's it going? How are you? I'm exhausted. I've been really busy probably since the end of April with trips and hanging out with friends and just work stuff. But this is the first weekend that I haven't had any obligation, and I've just kind of been hanging out around the house. And I've got to be honest, it's quite nice. I've spent the day kind of cleaning up. Chelsea Gasly actually went on a Disney cruise last week, so I had the house to myself, but I was busy with work. I was pretty much here to sleep and feed the cats. So I think this is going to be an around the house vlog. Some small things I gotta do, some things I gotta fix, and just cleaning up. There are some bigger projects that I've been saying I'm going to do, and no, don't get me wrong, I'm still not gonna start them, at least not right now, but hopefully, maybe soonish, I'll get them started. Anyway, congratulations, this is a home vlog. I got a package today that I was pretty excited about. Before we went to Savannah, I ordered something just kind of on a whim, and I'm super excited. It showed up while we were gone, and here we go. Oh, hold that right there. But I ordered, focus, I ordered a Sega Genesis. I used to have a Sega Genesis way back in the day. Ordered a couple games as well. I ordered a Mickey Mania. Looked pretty cool. I'd never played that one. And one that I used to have called Ren and Stimpy, Stimpy's Invention. I had a lot of fun playing this game. But I just kind of, for some reason, decided that I wanted to own a Sega Genesis again. We have Chelsea's old Super Nintendo, and I went into a retro video game store not too long ago and picked up some games for it. But I had a Sega Genesis growing up, and I just felt the need that I wanted to own a Sega Genesis again. So I did. I am looking forward to hooking this bad boy up. Something else I've been meaning to do is put these mounts on this frame. We've had this picture framed for almost 2 years now, and we haven't put the mounts on it to hang it on the wall. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple years ago, Chelsea Gasly and I had this amazing, beautiful kitty cat named Ziggy Stardust, named after the David Bowie album, who sadly passed away. He lost a battle with lymphoma, and he was seriously one of the best boys. And Chelsea decided to order this collage of framed pictures that she had saved on her phone. I think she just inputted pictures into an app and then ordered it. It came framed, but I have to mount it, and it's just kind of been leaning up by the TV. So today, it's getting mounted. There you go, buddy. Right on the wall. I finally cleaned out heaps of boxes and trash in front of my shelf here. I had ended up ordering some... What are you doing? Hey! Trying to film something. Yeah, whatever. I ended up ordering some new additions to the action figure collection, and I just had boxes, shipping boxes piled right on top of each other. But since we're on the subject, here are a handful of new additions to the collection here. A friend of mine gifted me this Aleister Black figure. I don't really collect wrestling figures, but Aleister Black is easily one of my favorite wrestlers at the moment. So, yeah, really cool to have him. And recently I've been going through a Masters of the Universe resurgence, which is weird because I never really cared for the cartoon growing up. However, I watched this really cool documentary on Netflix called By the Power of Grayskull, which is just a documentary about the whole world of Masters of the Universe and how it got created. And it was incredibly fascinating. Highly recommended. But then I was like, man, that was such a good documentary. I want to own these toys now because I'm a sucker and I fall for that kind of marketing. And anyway, so there is a company called Super 7. You can see the logo down right there. Who's doing these cartoon accurate reproductions of the figures, because this isn't what the original Skeletor looked like, but that's what the cartoon looked like, which kind of segues to I have an original Skeletor. I got my tax return and I thought, you know what, you deserve something nice, Jordan. So I ended up getting a heck of a deal on this Skeletor and this original Panther. So yeah, those are new additions to the shelf there. I finally decided to start priming the kitchen to repaint. You guys can see up at the top the original color that we had was this red color, and I got quite a bit of it primed. My buddy Josh from Main Street Citizens just came over yesterday to help me prime some stuff. Still have a whole bunch to do, but I'm really ready to get this red. This is the color that it's been for like the last 10 years, but hopefully once all the priming's done, I can get a nice lighter color in here and it'll kind of brighten the place up. And also Chelsea's playing Mario in the background, so that's what you hear. If you hear Mario music, that's why. Chelsea's still playing Mario. While we were out earlier, we found some of this Bluebell cookie cake ice cream, and I can't say no to that, so we're gonna try it. So here we go. That's what it looks like when you take the top off here. Looks like some chunks of cookie cake in there, some chocolate chips. So there it goes. There's a big chunk of cookie cake right there. The cookie cake parts are good, but the chocolate chip portions aren't that great. It just tastes like frozen chocolate chips. Nothing too special, but the cookie part is really like soft and chewy. And the nice fudge that they use, I guess the chocolate icing on the cookie cakes, they kind of put in there too. Also good. Okay, so whenever I do these Vlogpodge episodes, should I even call them episodes? Probably not. But whenever I do these Vlogpodge vlogs or these home vlogs or house vlogs, whatever you want to call them, I kind of throw in what's going on with my ever-growing Transformers collection. And I actually picked up some new pieces, so let me go ahead and let me just show you what I got. I ended up picking up this Springer figure right here. He was one of my favorite characters from the 1986 animated movie, and I never had the original version of this figure, but I saw that they were doing a new version and he looked really good and I couldn't say no, so I had to grab him. I also decided to get this Starscream figure from the Siege line. I wasn't going to, I was on the fence, but I had a change of heart, so I went and I picked him up, and I'm glad I did because he's actually one of my favorite figures from the line. this is going to be showing my nerdy Transformer side, but in the very first episode of the original cartoon, Starscream and his brothers Seeker Jets, Skywarp, and Thundercracker, yeah, listen, I realize I'm a nerd, they transformed into a very specific kind of Cybertronian jet, and that's what this version transforms into, and I loved that ever since I was a little kid, and 36-year-old Jordan is getting what 6-year-old Jordan always wanted, but I'm justifying it because I'm 36 and I can spend my money on whatever I want to. But there's something else that's really awesome that I like about this Starscream figure, and let me go ahead and pick him up and bring him towards the light here. And we're gonna wait for that to... Yeah, there we go. He's got some really awesome light piping in his eyes. Check out that silhouette. Man. That looks awesome. I think he looks scaled pretty well. Next to that Devastator too. But I think the one that I am the most excited for is this guy. Well, 3 of the same guy. And yes, I bought 3 of them. And I'll tell you why. So in the original cartoon, this guy's name was Reflector. And it was kind of like a hive mind. So it was 3 separate robots, but they kind of shared a brain. And they transformed into something together. However, with this new set, that is not the official transformation, and they also renamed him. So his name is now Refractor. So if you wanted to do the original Generation 1 transformation, you need 3 of them. Because when you transform one of them, it transforms into this rinky-dinky ship that makes 0 sense. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be some kind of a ship, and it makes no sense, and this is just dumb. Like, this is just a throwaway transformation. But why I love this and these 2 is because on the back of the box there is a picture only of what his original transformation was from the Generation 1 cartoon. And what's even more interesting is that there are 0 instructions on the instruction manual to show you how to do it. So you kind of just had to figure it out. Let me go ahead and show you. Alright, you guys ready for this? So when you put all 3 of them together, they make a camera. Oh man. Again, this is one of the figures I wanted whenever I was a child, and never got it. So I'm really digging these new versions, and yeah. But something else that's cool about it is all of his guns fit together to make a tripod, and you can just bloop. What if this was my vlogging camera? Hello everybody, Jordan Ghastly here. How are you today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Today, I think we're going to go on an adventure. Okay, so unless you've been living under a rock for like the last 3 or 4 years, you're probably familiar with the show Stranger Things on Netflix. I'm a big fan. Recently, the third season came out, and it's been about 10 days now. So I feel like a lot of people have probably seen the show. If you haven't seen it, just FYI, there's going to be maybe a mild spoiler in this, but so fast forward or pause and go watch 8 hours of Stranger Things and then come back to this vlog. I'll give you a chance. There you go. Okay, so if you're like me and just binged the entire season really quickly, you'll know that it takes place in the 1980s, but this season specifically takes place in 1985. And there is a back and forth joking banter about a product that doesn't exist anymore. New Coke. Now, New Coke was an item or a product that Coca-Cola decided to replace old Coca-Cola with in the 80s, and it was a big flop. I think it lasted like less than 2 or 3 months, something like that. It was like 70-ish days. Anyway, it was a big flop, and people hated it. People complained so much that Coca-Cola was like, whoa, 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 okay. We'll bring back Coca-Cola, and we'll call it Coca-Cola Classic, and we'll just get rid of New Coke. If you've ever been to the Coke Museum in downtown Atlanta, there's an entire museum exhibit on just the giant mistake that New Coke was. I believe I talked about it in one of my vlogs, and I'll link it up to one of these, wherever the little I comes in, I'll link you. Anyway, so for a tie-in, Coke decided to reissue new Coke, and you can only order it on the website. So I did, and I got it the other day. It is right here in this box, and if you get a close-up of the box, it has like a Stranger Things logo on it. So here's the deal. I'm not usually one to do unboxings or whatnot. However, I ordered this only because I've never tried new Coke. I was 2 when it came out, and I've heard about how mythical this folly was, and how big of a mistake Coke had made. So I just kept thinking to myself, I have to know how this tastes. And I've been pretty adamant for like the last handful of years to just drop lines on social media going, hey, I think we should reboot New Coke, just because I want to know what it tastes like. I want to know how bad it was that people complained. And then people would tweet back to me saying, no, you don't want to know, because it was pretty bad. I lived through it and it was awful. Like, okay, that's fine. I still want to know what it tastes like. And for like the last 3 years, retro food items and drink items has kind of been a thing. Whenever the 2016 Ghostbusters movie came out, High C resurrected the Ecto Cooler High C, which is my probably favorite juice box drink of all time. And I'm really hoping that with the Ghostbusters movie next year, they'll come out again. But anyway, I got some new Coke, so let's go ahead and cut this open real quick to see what it's like, because I'm pretty excited. So, the price was way too much. It was $19.85 because it takes place in 1985, but I got 15% off for like a first time signing up for the profile or whatever on Coca-Cola.com, and you get, here we go, you get a Coke Zero Stranger Things bottle, you get an original taste Coca-Cola Stranger Things bottle, but that's not why I got it. I got it because you get 2 cans of new Coke. I've never tried it. I'm really excited to. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator, and in a few hours we're going to try it on camera here. But check out the logo, New Coke. It's got some Stranger Things logo right there. You only get 2. So for 20 bucks, you get 2 regular sized cans of Coke. I thought they would have been tall boy cans. That's kind of disappointing. And you get 2 glass bottles of Stranger Things, 1 Coca-Cola Classic. Zero sugar Coca-Cola, I guess that's what it's being called now. Anyway, yeah, I feel like 20 bucks is a little excessive. But I told myself if I didn't get this new Coke, I would never again find out what it tastes like, so I went for it. So here goes nothing. I'm not even gonna lie, it's been a couple days since that last clip. I ended up getting the new Coke and putting it in the refrigerator, and then I had like 500 other things to do. And then I forgot about it for a whole day, and I'm here 2 days after filming that last clip. So, but I do have a nice, crisp and cold new Coke. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna crack this bad boy open, and my 30-year curiosity will be put to an end. You ready? I feel like I should have a drum roll. Should I put a drum roll track in? Maybe? No? I don't know what I'm gonna do. You'll see it whenever I see it. Here we go. I feel like I can't really taste the difference. I don't have another Coca-Cola, otherwise I would do like a side-by-side taste test. maybe it's a little bit leaning more towards Pepsi. At least the taste of Pepsi. I don't know. But I don't understand why everybody hated this, because it doesn't taste bad. I don't even think it tastes bad compared to regular Coke. I like it actually. Okay, so you guys know I've been painting my kitchen, and it's probably been about a few weeks since I've primed it. However, today I finally went to Home Depot and I got the paint mix today. So today's the day. If I don't get it done today, it'll definitely be done by tomorrow. So this whole kitchen is going to be a new color by the end of the weekend. And as you can see here, I've been spending the majority of the morning and early afternoon taping everything up here. Some of these doorways I'm not taping only because there is some imperfections from the previous paint job that I'm starting to, or wanting to, cover up, but everything's taped for the most part. And as you can kind of see down here, some of the red, the dark red that this kitchen was, I'm just gonna cover that up with the paint, so I don't mind if it gets on the little baseboards around everything. Alright, well, no way to do it but to do it. Alright, it only took me a couple of hours, but I seem to have done the majority of the work. I think it's turning out rather nice. I think the only thing I really have left to do is get up and do the corners where the wall meets the ceiling, and just like some tiny little touch-up work here and there. But that was 1 gallon of paint, so I think that went a long way. I'll probably have to go back tomorrow and get some more. But yeah, I think it's turning out really good. I definitely don't miss that red. Hey, Spooky and Baxter, what do you think of the new paint? Okay. Hey, Stella, what do you think of the new paint? I wasn't talking to you. Another addition to the Transformer shelf is this guy right here. This is the Dead End Combiner Wars figure, and I didn't realize I was missing him to go with my big Minosaur guy over here. So he's kind of like the last piece I needed. So this guy will transform to make this guy's arm. I think I'm gonna do that now. But before I do that, do you guys like how I have him in like the Hulk Hogan like flexing pose right here? I didn't realize I did that. But funny nonetheless. Alright, well, there he is in the arm mode. Let's see what he looks like fully connected to this dude. Yes! There we go. I used to have the original toy of this guy way back in the 1980s whenever I was a child. So the fact that they redid all of these things just make me super happy. And I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea, and I know I probably talk about these dumb toys here more than I need to. But Jesus, that just looks so cool to me. I love these things. Alright, and that was the Vlogpodge. So just a heads up, I do have a bunch of Dragon Con video that I shot from, God, I was there all 5 days this year. I never do that. I usually go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, take Monday off, but I got there Thursday and I didn't leave until Monday afternoon. That's nuts. I don't think I've ever done that before. I have video from all of that I need to edit, and I'll get to it soon, I promise. I've been a little slow. It's kind of my busy season, not necessarily at work, well, definitely at work, but also at home in my personal life too. But we're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff. So the Dragon Con vlogs are coming, I promise. All of the haunts in the Atlanta area are coming. And I kind of want to get out and do some fall time stuff. So I'm going to take you guys with me for that as well. Guys, I really appreciate you coming with me on all these crazy vlog journeys. It means a lot to me that you watch these videos. I really appreciate it. If it's your first time, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you like what you saw. And if you like this particular video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Maybe share it with your friends if you like. Again, I really appreciate all the views and all of the support that you've given me. It really does mean a lot. So until next time, we'll see you real soon. Stay spooky.